What's up, y'all? NRW Nerds Rule the World back for another week of entertainment picks. I'm Kuya P, and as always, I'm joined by my pal Heather Hertz. Heather, how are you?
I
How's Rock
am
City? You're in Rock City.
Roxy. It's true. I'm in Detroit right now. It's fine. It's cold. We have a frost warning tonight.
Oh goodness.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah. What about you? How are you doing? How you doing?
I'm good. Trying to get all these interviews up that we've been tackling, of recent. But just life is insane. Literally, both this crazy, entertainment covering life that you and I do. But my
Mhm.
family life is wild right now because in 2 weeks I'm gonna have a graduate.
I
So
know. She was so small. Remember when she was small?
man, I just don't know where the time went, homie. Like, yeah, and just so many things we're trying to plan up. We might be taking a break in July. I don't know if I told you this yet, Heather. We're planning because she's graduating and we're gonna have a couple months before she gears back up for college, and she's gonna be off and away for school. We're trying to do a big family trip in July, so we might be offline, y'all, for a little bit, or Heather and I might record in advance because I know Heather's got a busy schedule packed coming up soon too.
Oh, no,
So,
in July is actually perfect. I'll just take over because I'll actually be home during
oh,
July. There we
okay,
go.
the Heather takeover is in effect. Let's do it. Please feel free. Yeah, so getting ready for that, trying to plan for that as well. So just trying to stay up and yeah, with so many different things happening. So yeah, stay tuned to the channel, y'all. We've got a lot coming y'all's way. But before we get into our picks, Heather, you know what we do. What have you been watching? Wrestling's still terrible. We actually attempted a KFABEYBABY baby episode last week. Um, because they let a whole bunch of wrestlers go.
Hmm.
TKO is just destroying the WWE. I don't know if you've been tracking on wrestling, but yeah, what we know is no longer really there anymore. It's terrible. So, outside of wrestling, I need to catch up on my Temptation Island. I only watched the first couple episodes of the new season. I got to dive back. There's a couple of MGM Amazon series I know you and I are trying to get into that are coming up that we're going to cover. But man, I don't know what I've been doing because I haven't had time to watch with too many things happening right now. So, anything new on your end?
And I was actually thinking about this. I have watched, I know I spoke to you about this. I did watch the Cheech and Chong documentary, which was actually kind of fun. That is available on Netflix, Prime. I believe it's Prime. I don't remember. It's one of the ones that we watch. Yeah. But that was fun. It was fun to see who they were in real life and their story and how they were just hippies and they were living that polyamorous, everything happens life. And it's fun to see who they were. But over the last couple of weeks when you've been talking, I've realized that I've been forgetting. And I think that I've come to this realize that there's been nothing that really like holds on to me, nothing that's really been gripping me enough that I
Mm,
remember it, you
got
know?
it. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Because I've definitely been watching some anime. We've been catching up. With Serious Sword Magic is really, really good. Mysterious Wand and Sword. I'm sorry. Anime fans are going to be out there attacking us. I'm so sorry. Um, but there hasn't really been like much that's like, oh, I remember that.
Yeah.
I'll sit here and be like, did I watch something? Yeah, I know I
Yeah.
did.
Yeah. Yeah, it's I don't know. The world affects me with things I'm doing and stuff. So it's kind of like hard to watch certain things. And the
Hmm.
other day, my daughter is a big SNL fan. I don't know if you are, Heather. So my wife and daughter watch a lot of SNL. Always got to watch the new episode. And now they're doing like SNL UK. I don't know if you've been tracking
Yeah.
that. And so my wife is all about a Britcom. So they're loving the UK because I don't know, is it an accent thing or what? But so they've got two SNLs a week now with all of that. Um, but there's skit when they do the skits on like current stuff. I know I should be laughing, and I am laughing. There's a laughter to it, but like it also just
Too
reminds
real.
me, man, it's not. This is not funny. Why are we? At SNL they're doing the damn job, and I love them. They're doing an amazing job, and we gotta laugh through the pain, I guess, right? But
Hmm.
God, man, they're not too far removed off of these idiots, you know. Shout out to Aziz Ansari playing crazy-eyed Cash Patel. That's
That was great. That was a great
amazing.
skit.
Perfect
Great
person to
skit.
get. This recent episode, Matt Damon was playing that one Supreme Court justice guy who's fucking us. You know, the Supreme Court doesn't care about people of color having
The same one, by the
voting
way,
rights.
Kavanaugh, who
Yeah,
is
Kavanaugh.
saying
He
that
played Kavanaugh.
he also, for those out there, he also said that people are assuming that SCOTUS is playing across political lines. Dude, you literally just voted away voting rights. You voted away women's reproductive rights.
Yeah.
Everything that has been illegal based on the Constitution, which SCOTUS was specifically created to follow, you have decided to cross party lines. I think Kavanaugh's he's such a fucking prick. He's so fucking stupid.
No, but Matt Damon played him brilliantly, and
he did.
Scarlett's husband or boyfriend or whatever he is, I forgot his name. He's on the update with Michael Shea. God, what is his name? He plays it a great Colin Jost.
There you go.
He plays a great Pete Hegseth because Hegseth is a straight bro. I know firsthand. And Colin Jost is killing it, but it's just like just that reminder. It's just like we're run by a bunch of bros and a fucking incompetent orange turd piece of shit.
He's literally falling asleep after calling Joe Biden Sleepy Joe and falling asleep at the desk. Falling asleep at the desk. But I will say that did remind me, speaking of British shows, I don't know if anyone's watching if you're watching Trying on Apple TV. It's another one of those really cute, Apple TV shows that it just gives your heart good feels.
Okay.
It's about a couple who adopts older children.
Oh, nice.
The fifth and I believe the final season is coming out this year. Brittany, I need to talk to you. Girl.
We'll make that happen.
But we didn't realize that season 4 came out already, so we were catching up on that. So that's another one where if you want to talk about going to watch Ted Lasso, going to watch Shrinking, Trying is another one that's really, really good on that, especially from a adoptee perspective, because you can see in this season, season 4 through season 5, it's kind of a co-season. They're talking about the traumatic elements of giving up children and what that does to the adopted child. So it's speaking of the Brits.
Nice.
Just thought I'd shout that out. So
dig that. And if you want your heart to truly break, watch Omaha, which we covered.
Oh my God.
And check out Heather's interview with Molly Bell Wright, who's great up and coming actor. Anyway.
What a show.
Yeah, I love SNL, but man, it's just hard to laugh. Even though they're doing a great job. Bang up job.
So much of that is because we're not removed from it. We are not we are living it.
We're living it.
We are inside of it. So it makes it worse, but I agree.
Painful. Anyway, we don't get on soapboxes here, Heather. I don't know what
we're
doing this now. Maybe I got taken over by the aliens because aliens are real now. At least that's what they're trying to tell us to distract us from the Epstein files.
Excuse me. You want to know what's really great about the UFO files? Is that they're still not the Epstein files.
Exactly. Heather, you ready to get into it?
Sure. Let's do. I don't think you and I have actually talked about the Epstein files on here, so it's fair.
Man, this world right now. Cannot wait to get out of the Twilight Zone, Heather.
It's gonna be a long time. Anyway, movies.
Yeah. Anyways, all right. So, some films to distract us from reality that we cannot escape and are stuck with until we vote right and listen to the people. First up, Heather, that I'm really excited for, and hopefully we'll be covering this soon. Looking at y'all, publicist people, Is God Is hitting theaters this week, Heather. Let's check out the trailer.
I see this movie so fucking bad. So fucking bad.
Swing. We got a letter from Mama.
I thought she was dead. What she want with us now? Where she been at?
She's on her deathbed. If we don't go now, this might be our last chance.
To see God. God.
She made us, didn't she?
Girls, I'm gonna make this real simple. Make your daddy dead. real dead.
This seem a little crazy.
Not as crazy as setting your wife on fire in front of your kids, then abandoning them.
We ain't killers. How we gonna live with ourselves if we do this? This destiny type shit.
Look at me, look at me, look at me. Look at me, look at me, look at me. Look at me, look at me, look at me.
You ready?
Yep.
The lady he took up with after he burnt us up, find her and you'll find him. A lady by the name of Divine.
You ain't shit, devil!
You're his girl.
Oh, hell no.
You in trouble? Chuck Hall's got your back.
Just tell us where he at. For fear that it would wag, he took my time. We ain't gonna kill him.
We clapping.
Tell us where to find him. You're alive?
We drumming.
Y'all think y'all just gonna kill him?
Imagine what our lives would look like if he hadn't done it.
Fire burnt his house down.
It was born for burning.
I don't wanna hear no yeah, 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 yeah.
Ain't nobody innocent.
La, 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 la. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I don't want nothing but blood.
Why don't you sit with me? Seems like we got a lot to talk about.
Excited. Is Heather, would you be able to take that assignment if your mama, Vivica Fox, got burnt up by your father and your sister got burnt up and she was like, hey, I need you to do this. Take
And
care of it.
If Vivica Fox asked me to do much of anything, I'd probably say yes. But I don't know. In that case, that's one of those you have to live that moment. You have to be there. If I was living in the same scenario, would it be as cool cinematically? Probably not. But I'd probably do it. What about you?
I'd have to do it. I don't know. It's a wild scenario. I love me a good revenge thriller.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I think I'd probably would have wanted to do it from the jump off. As soon as it happened. I wouldn't have waited this long. I would have already been trying to make that happen.
In this scenario, it's kind of one of those, would you have already done it? Like, that's the thing.
It's like, attempted it. Like, no.
Yeah.
You made your choice with the moment you lit that match.
Yeah. I would have honestly probably followed him out there with a piece of burning wood, to be fair.
Yeah, so I'm excited for this one. You are as well. So hopefully we'll have some coverage coming up soon on Is God Is. Next up, Heather, we started with comics. You and I met through comics, and Marvel Disney Plus is giving us a Marvel television special presentation, The Punisher, One Last Kill. Let's check out the trailer, Heather.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Frank. How you doing, brother? Talk to me. Tell me what's going on. Think God's gonna forgive us for the things we've done? I'm not sure about me. But you ain't got a fucking chance. That's all you got? That's all you got? That's all you got?
All right, Heather. As of this recording, it's streaming tomorrow. What are your thoughts on Punisher: One Last Kill?
Once again, I think we talked about this when we did the trailer reaction. I'm curious as to where it is in the timeline. When we left him last, he was in a cage in one of Kingpin's warehouses. It was a different warehouse than what we saw in Daredevil season 2, but we don't know if this happens post that, or if this is what is going on leading into Daredevil, where we see that he has given up on killing. And that's what I'm assuming this is probably going to be. He did what he needed to do, or at least his belief is that, and so he's not going to kill anymore going into, that's where he was at the beginning of Daredevil, Born Again. So I'm thinking that's where this is. But once again, it's what I am concerned about is the fact that Bernthal decided to come out publicly and say how much he is a supporter of the cops who wear his tag, and they're usually not the good ones. So I'm very curious. And he said that he worked very closely with many of the men and women who wear his tags as members of the military and members of first responders. And it seems like a very weird thing to say if you know anything about Frank. And he's been living as Frank for what, 8 years now? So I have my concerns about this film. I'm excited for it. I'm going to watch it. But I have my concerns.
Agreed. In regards to the concerns, I'm with you. I'm with you 110% about it. But us that know the Punisher symbol, that are true fans, it's bigger than John Bernthal. It's Marvel. It's the character, and it's always been fuck the cops with the Punisher symbol. So regardless of what John Bernthal says, even though he plays this character and he's our, the personification of it as a live action actor right now, it's bigger than him. As much as I love John Bernthal, I think was the best person they've got to get to be the Punisher.
Absolutely, I agree. I agree.
But yeah, I'm with you 110% on that. But if that's how he's gonna think or say on that lines, I'm sorry. In this respect, fuck you, John. Character's bigger than you. The character isn't that. I don't give a fuck what
you literally said. You literally did an entire season of Daredevil.
Yeah.
About that.
It's fuck you, John, on that. Outside of that, my biggest thing is, like you said, where does this fit? Because we had this Born Again season and this recent season 2, which you and I were still going to do a wrap up. That was kind of like my biggest thing with this last part that we'll talk about in our wrap up. Like, I wanted more Punisher, and we didn't really have it. We got it in the first round of Born Again, but the second round, was not there.
Such a
and
weird
we know
hangover.
He's coming back in New Day, the Spider-Man New Day film with microchip in the van and all that kind of stuff. So we're getting some classic Punisher isms in the Spider-Man film coming up soon. So I'm just, where does this all fit, and all of that. So that's my biggest thing with this, but I'm excited to check it out. But yeah, for all those though that are real fans of the Punisher, with respect to John, yes, we love him as a character, but if his feelings on that is one way,
the vigilante, y'all,
much bigger
vigilantes than that. are not on the side of the cops.
Yeah. So Heather, I'm with you on that. So that's my second pick out the gate. My top pick this week, Heather. It's an obsession, Heather. And it's probably one of the best horror movies I've seen in years.
Okay.
And I know I'm bigging it up right now, and I know I can do it.
I know.
I was blown away by this film, and went in with low to no, I just like, oh, the trailer looks cool. I was really happy with it. They knocked it out of the box, Heather. Let's check out the trailer for Obsession from Focus Features.
Have you ever actually flirted with Nikki?
I'm gonna go get some shots.
I'll come with you if she means this much to you. And I know she does. To say, Nikki, I think we should grab a drink sometime.
Nikki, wait. I was gonna ask you,
What?
I lost my train of thought.
Hi.
Good night. What else?
Why?
One wish, Willow. You only get one wish. I wish Nikki Freeman loved me more than anyone in the entire world.
so much. A love only the branch of a willow tree could conjure.
It's weird how you two are dating all of a sudden. Like, super dating.
I think Nikki is going through something.
Like, what? Is she okay?
No.
Jeez, what kind of spells you put on her?
Nikki?
I love you. I love you.
I love you! I love you!
I was calling to see if there's a way I can cancel a wish.
I'm sorry, we don't really do that.
So she's just stuck like this forever?
Well, yeah, I mean, as long as you live.
As long as I live?
All right, there you go. From Focus Features, Heather. Obsession. Thoughts?
You know, there are some great horror podcasters and people and influencers who talk about true romance films are often horror stories disguised with lovey-dovey scenarios. So, like, one of the great examples is 51st Dates. It's about a girl who wakes up every single day and some guy says that he loves her, and she wakes up with a pregnant belly. She doesn't know why she does that. Like, she now has a child and she's trapped. And this seems to just go off that trope, is that there's an idea that there is love. Of course there's love. But when you trap someone into an obsessive space, it's not love, it's fear. And that's what really entices me about this film, is you have these people who have been saying this for decades. You know, it's romance is just a horror movie put with a pretty sheen on top of it. That's kind of what we got here.
It's so good.
I'm excited to watch it.
Man,
I'm excited to watch it.
The chills factor is over 9,000. Over 9,000, Heather. To take a Dragon Ball reference in, I'm not a Dragon Ball person at all whatsoever. Never seen a Dragon Ball episode in my life.
Pulling out a Vegeta line, and all of a sudden he's like, "I've never done it." So,
but it's over 9,000. Yeah, I really enjoy this film. It is horror in every sense of the word. Yeah, it's really well done. It took me by surprise. I hate and love certain characters all at the same time. And yeah, looking forward to your feedback on it when you finally check it out. But yeah, can't recommend Obsession enough. My top pick this week. So Is God Is, a Marvel Television special presentation, Punisher, One Last Kill, and Obsession. Those are the picks this week, Heather. I've only seen one of the three, but it's a thumbs up week. I'm super excited for both Punisher and Is God Is.
I'm really excited for this week, but I will, another thing that I forgot, but I will say this because I just kind of thought about it with horror. I watched Send Help, and you and I need to talk about that movie.
Oh yeah. Did we do a review?
About that.
I don't think we did a review. So yeah.
Okay, that's cool. We're
going to do a review. And that's one of my favorite horror films this year already. This is right there with.
See, I have an argument. I don't think it's a horror movie. Anyway, but that just reminded me of it. But I think this is going to be the first one in a while. It's a thumbs up. And this is even with my skepticisms about Punisher. My skepticisms are more personal. I think that Marvel wouldn't screw up the character at that point. But
yeah.
So I would say I'm more like a 95.
95%. I'm going in blind too, but it's Marvel. I'm gonna watch a Marvel comic book movie, and
exactly
the Punisher. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. They
have not done anything wrong with Punisher. It's the words that were said in production that concerns me.
Yeah,
not the movie. Does that make sense?
I feel that. All right, y'all. Those are our picks this week. Is God Is, Punisher, One Last Kill, Obsession. Let us know what you think in the comments below. There's a lot of other TV series and stuff dropping, I'm sure. I just didn't put it into the picks this week. I'm sorry. Film stuff right now. But yeah, look at all this stuff because we're gonna have a lot of interviews tied to a lot of different things over the next few weeks that Heather and I've been putting some work on. So go check that out. But let us know in the comments below if we missed something. If you suggest something we should check it out, yeah, just hit it up. That's Heather Hurt. I'm KP. Nerds Rule the World.